You've got a bunch of photos sitting on your phone or on your computer and you're doing nothing with them. Let's make your photography journey more rewarding. Hey, I'm Craig Christoffersen. Welcome to Let the Light In. Today, we're talking about all those photos that you've taken and you do nothing with, and maybe you go back, 3 times a year and look at the photos that you've actually taken. It's time to start actually doing something with them. It's time to start making your photography journey more rewarding. So what am I talking about? Well, I'm gonna set a challenge for myself in 2024, and I'm gonna give myself 2 months of practice. November and December are gonna be the practice months. What am I talking about? Let me explain. First of all, a little story time. A couple years ago, before COVID, I lived in Sweden for 3 years. Now, I was the only person over there. All of my family was back here in Canada. And so to update them on my life and what was going on, I would, use my photography skills. I'd go and take pictures, and I made like a little magazine newsletter to update them on what was going on in my life. And I would send it out actually quarterly. I'd send it out a quarterly kind of magazine style update. And I would design it with the photos that I took over there. So here are some examples of what I took and what it looked like. And so what I'm going to do in 2024, and what you can do in 2024 to make your photography journey more rewarding, is start using your photos. When you challenge yourself to actually use what you're shooting, you're gonna care a whole lot more about what you are shooting. It's not just gonna be a photo for the memory, it's gonna be a photo for your photo book, right? So my challenge for 2024 is I'm going to make a photography book for my own personal use. And I'm gonna keep it, as maybe a coffee table book in my office here, or maybe in the house. And it's gonna be a photo book, a photo journey of my year of 2024, what happened. And I'm gonna make it, the purpose of it is to challenge myself to get photos that are magazine worthy, right? Maybe whenever you're into photography, or maybe a thought that you've had during your photography journey is, I wanna, print my photos out and hang them up in my office or in my workspace or in my home, right? That's what I've done right here. This is from a trip to California that we took, me and my wife, to go and visit her family. And so giving yourself the challenge to make something print worthy, that's worthwhile, it's meaningful, and you're gonna wanna do something to impress, right? You don't want this to be a garbage photo that people come in and be like, well, why is that hanging on your wall? No, you want it to be beautiful. And so as you challenge yourself in this maybe next couple months, or if you wanna set the same challenge for 2024 of making your own personal photo book, it's going to make taking these photos so much more meaningful. Why? Because you're gonna want them to be works of art. You're gonna want them to be print worthy. It's time to make your photography journey rewarding. Challenge yourself. Don't take a bunch of photos that, you do a photo shoot and then they just sit on your computer for years and years, and maybe you go back and look at them once or twice. That's kind of the trouble that we're getting into with this digital memory age, is we can take so many photos and not going back and look back at them. One of the things I like doing when I go and visit my parents' house is going back and looking at those old photos, those old photo books of the prints that they have printed out. And so I'm gonna challenge myself to do the same thing, to make a photo book. If you have gone through the process of making your own photo book before, share the details down in the comments. What website do you use? What brand or printing kind of process do you use? How have you found the photo quality to be in those books? Let us know. Let's do a community challenge. Make your 2024 that is upcoming memorable. You have 2 months to practice. Whenever I made those magazine kind of update newsletters, I did it in Adobe InDesign. So maybe that's something that you want to look into in the next couple of months, getting familiar with that program or finding an alternative solution. Use the comments as kind of a discussion board. Talk about it, find out a solution, practice for the next 2 months, and get ready for 2024 to make your photography journey more rewarding. All right, that's it. Take care. I hope this was inspiring. I hope this is gonna set a challenge for you to take beautiful photos and make use of them. Make it more than just a screensaver on your phone or your computer. Do something with them, print them out, own them, and cherish them. Show them off. All right, take care, and remember to let the light in.